for another Emlyn in the mix. Yeah, I'm just here chilling in the studio. There's so much going on at the moment. I almost wasn't even sure what track I was going to work on because there's so much I'm working on at the moment. But I'm just going to show you a track I'm working on, which is called Cannonball. At the moment, with the awesome vocals of Jess Fairley, very talented vocalist indeed. She's actually one of the backing vocalists for Kate Sobrano, so definitely check her out. Just look her up on SoundCloud or something like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. Basically, actually, the track is I've been working on it, but I want to change the drop, so that's what we're gonna be looking at tonight. I'm just gonna get straight into it. So here we go, another Emlyn in the mix. Enjoy, hang out with me, have fun. Hopefully you can hear me and you can see me and everything else. We've tried to improve the quality of the show as we've been going. Anyway, I'll just get stuck into it. Alright. So I gotta find it actually. I believe, yeah, last year we did this track. And then I gotta find the mix, the latest mix. I think, we're going to go through here and we'll just see which one was done in 2015. So the last one was done in 2015. However, that's not the version I like the best. Well, I guess it doesn't matter actually. Yeah, I want to get the drop better on it. It's not doing it for me. The drop just sounds a little, I don't know, a little too worked or something. Alright, we'll open up the most recent version. I don't know if this is the correct version. We'll know once I open it up. So, it's all done in Ableton Live, this one. In the digital audio workstation of Ableton Live. I haven't used the... You know, with Live, I've probably said this in one of my other videos, but I haven't used the sort of the up-down sequencing, which you do for like live. I mean, with recording songs, I don't normally do that. However, I do use the linear recording with the actual sequencing, that sort of thing in Ableton. I find very good. Wow, I think there's some fireworks going on outside, or someone's getting shot. I don't know. You can hear some explosions or something. Probably need to start running soon. Anyway, lucky this isn't live, just in case that the gunman's coming right now. It's probably, knowing my neighborhood, it's 99% fireworks, 1% gunshots. It's a bit of a ghetto up here. Anyway, we're gonna live. Don't worry, we're gonna live through this. Okay, so make a good video though if the gunman came in here, because you guys would. The views would definitely go up in this video, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a look at what we got here. So this is... Where are we? Ah, yeah, so this is the latest version. This doesn't have... This has got a totally different drop. It's not a bad drop. I'll play it for you guys so you can have a listen. Oh, this is the old drop, yeah. Anyway, that you get the idea of the drop there. I really despise that. Well, don't despise it, I don't really like that drop, okay? So, I mean, it's cool, but it's not... I don't know, it's too predictable in my mind. I want something a bit more crazy. I've been trying to get that right on this. So anyway, we're going to have a bit of fun with this tonight. what I'm going to do, actually, to make... So what I want to do is I want to be able to play the keys and make some... I just want to make something completely different. I don't want it to be predictable going into that part. I like the build-up. The vocals sound great. I'm happy with the intro. It's totally fine. I just want something weird and random on the drop. But still, like, danceable and that sort of thing. So, what we will do is... I'm going to have to freeze a bunch of tracks. Can't even talk. Too many Easter eggs. It is Easter weekend, actually, as I speak. Looks like some of them already are, so I'm just going to suss this out and see what is frozen and what isn't. Yeah, so they're not frozen, actually. I thought they were. So when you freeze a track, basically what that means is that you have essentially bounced down the audio in that. Sorry, my cat's here. Wants to come in, but I know he's just going to annoy me if he comes in, so not too fond on that. Yeah, you've essentially bounced the audio down so that it no longer drains any of your precious CPU power. Oh, this is cool. I just did some... I didn't know you could do this. You can't really even see what I'm doing till I get screen capture. But in Ableton Live, it's very cool. You can select like about... I've selected... You can't see it, but I'll just tell you. I've selected 1, 2, 3... I've selected 7 tracks, and then I've just right-clicked and frozen 7 tracks in one go, which is very cool. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to do one at a time, so that's a cool little shortcut. I wonder if I even need to freeze that. Alright, cool. And then, yeah, I just want to freeze everything, basically, because what I'm going to do is, so I'm freezing 2 tracks at once here. Basically, oh, my cat's gone too now. Got bored of me not letting him in. Hear that sort of sound? That's because that's like the freezing's getting done. Yeah, because I'm not going to elaborate on any of the original parts that are in here at all. So we're just going to freeze, and we're going to use all the main body of the track, and then we're just going to replace the actual drop. There might be some elements which I have to keep unfrozen. Oh, another thing you should do, sorry, this is my bad. But when you're doing this to one of your precious tracks, as such, like this one, it is wise to save it as something else. So in this instance, I'm just going to call it version 11, because it's the 11th version of this track. I don't know, I can't be bothered calling it something else. The track's already called Cannonball. We're just going to call it the 11th version. Too easy. So now what we want to do now is we're going to freeze a bunch of the synthesizers. Looks like one's already frozen there. But now I've got to be careful actually, because some of these synthesizers are the old drop, which I'm going to have to find out what's what. I'm just going to freeze these guys first up here. So this is going to take a while because these are quite CPU intensive synthesizers right here. Okay, so that's all happening there. Sounds like the fireworks or whatever it was, the gun shooting's finished. Let's see if I can get my cat while we're waiting. This is going to take a little while, this one. So we can get my cat to show you. Nah, he's gone. He's missing. Missing in action. Alright, still bouncing. But this is what... Doing these kind of actions is really going to free up the CPU and the computer. I mean, if you've got a super powerful computer, then it probably doesn't matter. If you got one of those new Mac Pro 12-core freaking 4 gigahertz per core thing, you don't think this would even be a problem. You probably wouldn't ever need to freeze tracks. You'd probably run 100 tracks with, 5 plugins on each track or something ridiculous. Alright, so I've frozen the main parts. I'm just going to check the middle here. Now the middle's obviously the drop. Oh, the other thing, just before we get into the drop, I just wanted to mention another thing that's really cool in Ableton Live, which you cannot see on this camera, which we're going to get this issue solved eventually. But the your CPU usage meter is up here in the right corner. I'll see if I can zoom in here for you. And actually, it's running quite high. If we zoom in, let's just zoom in there. I wonder if you can see that. Can you see that? It's still a bit too wide, isn't it? Is it too bright or something? Here we go. Hang on, just come over here. Wow, this is super zoomed in here. That's as zoomed in as I can go. You can't really see it. But anyway, it's actually running quite high. It's running at 53% or something crazy like that. So I want to get that. Ideally, I want to get that down to the 10%ers, because in that range there, I can play keys. I can really mess about with the track. Another thing to check is the buffer size, what that's running out in your audio. Sorry, your sample rate, basically, your playback. So when we go to play, we're going to reduce the samples right down. But what that does is that will increase the CPU usage. So that's why we have to freeze as many tracks as possible, just to be able to do what I want to do. Look, another way you could have done this, and I'm not saying this is the best way either, but you could just bounce the whole track out, start a new session. I was going to do that, but I just wanted to see if I could get away with doing this. Alright, so I should have done a here's one I prepared earlier, hey? Let's find out what we want to get rid of, okay? So I want to get rid of that. So in order for me to actually get rid of that, I've got to unfreeze it, okay? Which is a nice quick process. Because once it's frozen, it's, no walkers. So we'll get rid of that. In fact, I'm just going to delete that. So it's a very CPU intensive plugin, that one I've got on there. And there's something else here. Look, I can't be asked to even find out what it is. We're just going to delete it. We've saved the other version. I know I didn't like what we had there on this version anyway. I hate that. I don't even know what that is. I think I played that on my Nord. I'm just going to delete that. Right, straight up deleted. Look, you never know where you're going sometimes. You could be ruining a track, you could be making it awesome, who knows. Let's have a look here what we've got. We've got some effects. I don't mind them. They could... There's some crazy ass effects, they might work. Alright, there's a lot of effects, Jesus. Alright, I think they're appropriate. This might be the drum. Yeah, bass. It's okay, I mean, it's hard. Alright, we've gotten, as you can see, we've actually gotten rid of... I really freaking hate that, I have to say. I'm gonna unfreeze and they're gonna go. It's like, it sounds like a little pig or something. Oinking. Do you wanna hear? Let's hear it again. It's stupid. Ah, it's just horrible. I don't even know what I was thinking with that. We're just gonna get rid of that. Like, some people might like it, who knows. So delete those. Fair game. Alright, what do we got? We got another next. They're sort of harmony synthesizer, like they were harmonies on the other keys that we had there before. They don't sound too bad, but again, I just want to steer away from this. Nah, you're gonna go now. We're just gonna delete. We're gonna start fresh. Alright, so there's our drops there. Shouldn't be anything in there now. Now the CPU usage is very high still. I'm gonna see what I can do here to... I wonder if I can, CPU usage is very high, actually. I wonder if we turn that off, I wonder if that... Our CPU's gone bananas here, actually. We need to work out what's going on. Is that frozen? Most tracks are frozen. I just want to see what's going on. We've got harmonies here. I don't know if we're even using this. There's harmonies there. There's not much going on there. Everything's frozen, that's for sure. Got something here. I've got a machine here. Whether the machine's taken up a lot of... I mean, we could probably just get rid of the machine. It's not doing anything at the moment. I do like now that's all cleared that up. I mean, I might bring the machine back because I want to use some of the instruments in it. So, yeah, here we've just got, is this a sausage fattener? Which is Data Life's plugin. It's freaking awesome. Can't see it, but anyway, woohoo. just makes things sound fat. It's cool. We got your clap, typical Melbourne bounce styles. Go back up to our box here. Everything's frozen, so I'm not sure what we're running into here with maybe I'll just freeze these harmonies as well. There's no plugins on these harmonies, so it doesn't quite add up. The only thing I can think of that might be causing the CPU to go bananas like that is the vocal plugins that we've got. So what we could do on the groups, it won't let us freeze these. You can't freeze the buses though, and that's where the plugins are at. Oh my god. I wonder if I can freeze plugins. Let's have a look, hey? Group. Oh, you can group them. That's cool. I mean, I knew that, but I don't know. I don't do it very often. So I grouped them. I've grouped them. Now, what I can do now is I can actually turn off all the plugins with one click of a button. There's some cool features in Ableton. I really like that. Just very quick. It didn't do much. It dropped a bit of the CPU. Now the vocals aren't going to sound as good. They're going to be dry and quiet. They're still there though. And then we're just going to do the same here. We're going to group that and we're just going to turn them off. Right, and we turn them back on when we need them. Oh wow, that was our wow, that's amazing. We halved our CPU usage. I'm not sure why. There's obviously something. There's something in the Harmony plugin here which is really upsetting my CPU. So now that I've turned that off, we're in the 20% range. Actually, 20% is pretty good. Actually, it's where you want it to be. So that's good. Vocals are going to be quiet. It's alright. I don't need them at the moment. Now the other one, actually, I bet you it's this. The other one is I've got something on the master, which we don't need anyway at the moment. Ozone 5. It's a great plugin from iZotope for mastering. It's absolutely not necessary right now. We're going to turn it off. And yeah, now we're down into the 14% range. Just turn it off. It's fine. And then if you're going to turn off your mastering, just so you don't get any like any peaking or anything like that, I like to, and I've heard this from other like top producers, to run your output on your master to -6. So we're going to run that, or even -10. It's going to be quiet, but hell, it's not going to be distorting. If you need more volume, just turn up your volume here, okay? So, yep, sounds strange, whatever. That's your mix at the moment. But it's in a much more suitable CPU usage range. I wonder if that's using much there too. Oh wow, that really helped too, I think. Oh, I didn't really, I'll just leave that on. Some plugins use much less. Get some pumping stuff. Now I don't mind that, but I wouldn't mind just really starting some from scratch on this drop. I have no idea what I'm going to do, by the way. This is why I'm doing this. It's going to be fun. Alright, so first thing we want to do is we want to pull the samples back to 128. So the latency on the keys is like nothing. And then we'll just test our tone. This is one way to check if things are F'd or not. Test tone. Sit straight. That's what you want. If it's going blah, 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 that means there's something funky going on in there. Alright, so test tone's good. Okay. So here I'm gonna open up we're gonna get a machine cranking again. I'll jump back up to 20% here. Let's just see if there's something else I can get rid of. Maybe I'll turn that off. Does that help out? Yeah, we just want to turn off as much stuff as possible for this, because we unnecessarily are needing. We even turn the sausage fattener off. I don't know what that's doing. Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that much. They're all frozen. Everything's frozen. I mean, we could freeze these tracks here as well. I'm just freezing some more audio tracks. I just want to get this really just like low CPU fun times in here, you know. weird how I've got a thing on each. Right, the groups are looking good though. Everything's frozen, I think. Yeah, it's all frozen. Lovely. Let's check that. Oh, okay. So, okay. So I just had a look here. The vocal has got on the vocal bus, we've got a few plugins going there. So I'm gonna group them. Just gonna turn them off. Yeah, that's really helped out. That's what we want. And we don't even really need that at the moment. It's just a send at this stage. So, cool. This track should be pretty fluid now. Low latency. We've got the samples right back. So now I'm going to put a Machine 2 in. And yeah, the Machine 2 is... it's my go-to at the moment. I'm loving it. I can't get enough. Just so many cool things in here. I'm thinking we get rid of that bass drum even, and we just do something else there. I don't know yet though what I'm gonna do, but we just see what we come up with. So I need to start from fresh. Get rid of this. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I might leave the claps. It was a nice bass drum, that's for sure. I'm not gonna deny that. Alright, well, this is where the fun begins, I guess. I gotta find something now. Let's see what we can find. We'll just look for stuff. It's obviously not gonna work. I just want to find an interesting drum. An interesting beat. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, cool. I mean, can you see me? I thought I'd gone somewhere. Let's forget about the melody for now. I want to get... That's very techno. That's cool though. Oh, see, I like that beat. Have a listen to that beat. There we go. Oh, it's coming in at a weird spot, unfortunately. I don't know what... oh, because... actually, I wonder if it's... that. See, that's a fairly cool beat. So if we were to go, for example... this is just to get us going, right? Let me just put that there for now. This is just an idea too. Obviously, we just want to get some ideas. Make it simple. We can make other things sort of as we go. So it's a very simple beat. Obviously, you want it in time. Just unwarp it because it's going at the same speed. Phone's going off. It's pretty dark. I want to... it's not bad though. It's very interesting. It's definitely very cool. I do like it. Alright, so what we can do now, we'll go back to the machine and... no, I definitely like that. I might just find something. I don't mind that though, for sure. I'm just going to listen to some other stuff we got. Okay. It's just, that's so 90s fucking techno right there, it's mad. I like it though. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there for sure. Let's see what else we can come up with. Fantastic sounds in here though. Definitely get some inspiration. Is that a bet? Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on. We could go down that road, though. I don't know. This is what it's about. It's about experimenting. So let's just have a look here and just see how it rolls. That's kind of random. You wouldn't expect that too, which is kind of cool. Let's turn that off. Check this out. Here we go. I like this bass though. I mean, I don't particularly want to do what I'm doing right now because this is just totally copying this track, but the bass is very cool. Hang on, I need a... wait. Has that added a thing? Oh, undo that. Just need an extra track or two. Here we go. Let's do this again. I just need inspiration right now. This is all this is. It's nothing but inspiration. I'm not sure what this is. What's it? No, I didn't want that. I want the where is it? That one, I think. I think these are our trills. Oh, we got trills? No trills in here at all? I thought that was our trills. Oh, it must be this guy. Wait, I can't hear him. I need to be able to hear him. Just a second. Okay, that's right. Okay, fair enough. What would be cool, actually? No, it's going back to there. I wouldn't mind, actually. This is really interesting. Try and turn everything off. Make sure everything's off. Yeah, it's good. Wait. Let's get this beat again. Sorry, just come back up here. Just gonna mute that. Gotta find out which one it's playing. Ah, it's playing this one. That's no problemo. Oh, actually, anyway, now I'm not sure what to do. Let me grab this, see if this is what I think it is. Oh yeah. Not sure, it's totally different, hey. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just talking to myself. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, it's this mega bass. That's interesting. Wow, I just realized that bass line's cool because what would work actually if we go back to where are we? There was one in here. Alright, so now we're gonna go back here. So this is what I'm talking about, baby. Gotta get this inspiration. Just discard that. I gotta find that. I can't remember what it's called. It was like no, not that one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, that wasn't the one, but I'm gonna grab. Where are we? That's insane. Alright, I'm gonna grab this guy here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of. Where are we? So we're at 1, 2, 4. That's gonna go in there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'll just give it a whirl. Let me just solo that. It's weird. It's weird that doesn't. Oh no, it's like. Oh, it does work. Yeah, it does fit there actually. That I don't know if that'll work. I'll just give it a shot. Is that unlocked? Alright, fuck. This is really experimenting here. Oh, that works, yeah. That's crazy, dog. I haven't even added all the other stuff I'm gonna add yet. It's a bit of randomity, you know? Nah, it's gotta go like that. And then we're going to work out some kind of synth that will go over that. Anyway, hey, you've seen what I've done here today. I'm basically just grabbing samples out of Maschine at the moment, but it's good because I'm getting them out of different sample packs and it's leading to new inspiration, which is what we want. At the end of the day, it's about creating music. Might not have played any keys yet. I will get around to that though, and we'll come back and revisit where this is at. But the main thing is I got the randomity that I was looking for. I wasn't necessarily thinking of doing like a trap drop, and I may just ultimately get rid of this altogether. But that's what it's all about, making music, is creating, doing different things, and I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Till next time, we'll see you back in the studio. This is Emlyn in the mix. Peace out.